We are Cindy and Eddie.
And this is Squeeze a Day. Good morning. Welcome back to another video.
Valladolid is a very centralized location in the middle of the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, which means there's really easy access to a lot of things out here.
One of these things is a massive pyramid structure left behind by the Mayan civilization. It's called Chichen Itza, and that's where we are headed today.
What we've been able to discover is that there's actually a couple of different ways to get to Chichen Itza. First way is the ADO bus. There's an actual bus stop at Chichen Itza from basically anywhere that the ADO bus goes. Second way is if you're here in town in Valladolid, there's a couple different colectivos that take you directly from here, and we're headed to one right now. If you have any questions about what's going on, this is the Parque Principal, which is right here in the center of town, and an easy access to get to any of the shopping in Valladolid. They also will have buses that go here for tourism, any type of tour that's happening. You can get a bus from here to Cancun or Merida. And as you can see, it's a very calm spot. You can come and relax. They have plenty of benches. I don't think I've ever seen them all full, even with all the activities that are happening here.
If you've seen any of our other videos, you'll know we love using Zacalo as a starting point.
And now we are going to leave the park to go over to where the collectivos are picking up to take us to Chichen Itza. It's actually on the northwest corner.
The collectivo we're going to get is just down this street over here. Easy to find.
Conveniently located right next to the ADO station.
We mentioned the audio bus one more time a little bit later on because you can also take the audio bus to the Chichen Itza site. But for this video, we're going to show you why it's best to take the collectivo.
And then you're just going to wait in the waiting area right here.
It doesn't take very long to fill up the van, and we are on our way. There are several benefits to taking a bus or collectivo instead of driving yourself. Even though driving in your own car or a rental car takes just as long to get there, you have to arrive well before the Chichen Itza opens up in order to get a close enough parking spot to make it worth the drive.
And that's why you take a bus or a collectivo.
Not only is it great to get there safely without stressing about traffic on the way or having to find a place to park, let alone paying to park, but a collectivo or bus will drop you off close enough to the gate that it's not really that far to walk to get to it. And in just a moment, we're going to show you a sign with the current cost of tickets as well as the open and close times. If you need more time to look at the sign, feel free to pause it right here. When you're ready, feel free to join us as we go in and enjoy the park.
We decided we wanted to come here on a Sunday for two reasons. One, it's going to be busier. We can actually show you what a Sunday looks like when it's busy. The other thing is, it's Sunday. It's a good day to be here. The weather's perfect, and
We're ready to have some fun.
so let's go have some fun with you.
Let's go check it out.
Come on. That's what the ticket's going to look like. Make sure you're wearing your mask.
That was pretty simple. We made it through, and now we are headed towards the ruins.
You can get yourself a tour guide if you're interested. They'll tell you a little bit more about it as you go through. They also have lots of signs explaining everything along the way. If you're curious about that, this is what they look like. The vendors are still setting up, and the reason is because we got here about 10 o'clock, nice and early, so that we could actually get here before it starts getting hot during the day. We recommend that.
Of course, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And throughout this video, we're going to show you several angles at different times of the main temple because it's so easy to get great pictures of it.
This is going to be the most popular part of the tour, the largest pyramid here, and for obvious reasons. As you can hear behind us, when they clap, you hear the echo coming off of the building, so the acoustics here are pretty awesome. It's got a lot of historic significance. All of that's basically irrelevant. What we really want to say is, this thing is really big and really cool. This is going to be our third ruins in Mexico. We've been to the ones at Palenque and Teotihuacan, which is by Mexico City. To be honest with you, this is probably going to be our favorite. It is in a compact area, but still pretty massive. This is one of the most iconic ruins that they have in Mexico, so it's very popular and pretty impressive.
Chichen Itza consists of more than just one pyramid temple. There's a lot more to see, including this interesting sports complex right here. I might say it has more questions than answers, but from what we know about it, it is very impressive. I mean, just take a look around for yourself.
I don't know what's more impressive, the fact that they were able to make the hoops and have whatever sport it is that they had here, or the fact that they are still standing after how many years?
I might not know what the sport they played here was, let alone how the hoops factored into it. Plus, I expect there were spectators sitting somewhere to watch the players somehow, but I have to admit that I'm very impressed by it. We're going to keep moving right along to enjoy the architecture of these amazing structures, including the main pyramid, which we still stand by the belief that it's only possible to have amazing pictures of it. Just past this structure is a trail we're going to follow.
Something else that's very popular to look at but not swim in is actually the cenote that's here.
We actually have started a magnet collection since traveling, and we're trying to get a magnet every place we go to.
The walk down to the cenote has a large number of vendors selling souvenirs, so you'll be able to purchase exactly what you're looking for. It's not that long of a walk, and considering the amount of history and tradition associated with it, this is a very valuable archaeological find.
Take a look at that cenote. We can't actually swim in it right now. However, it's pretty amazing, especially considering they have some of the ruins right next to it.
After a short visit to the cenote, we're going to return back to the main area and continue exploring these ruins. I did warn you that we were going to have a couple of shots of the main temple. Have you seen us or anybody else take a bad picture of it yet? Let us know in the comments below.
The line tungkol is the sound tungkol.
I've heard that one before.
These particular Mayan ruins are really fun to explore, not only because it's more condensed and because they have a beautiful cenote, but it's one of the most popular ruins available in Mexico for tourists to come see. Recent changes in the rules prevent us from being able to climb to the top of any of the ruins, like it was possible in the past. However, from what we can see from the ground level, this is still an amazing place, and it's also important to know that even though there are still a lot of vendors selling souvenirs to all the tourists, they're not pushy, but the prices are reasonable. We did manage to find a magnet that we wanted to take with us to add to our collection. And let's continue to explore some of these amazing ruins and continue to be amazed at the fact that they were able to build all of this and make a civilization living here for so long.
Almost come full circle in this area.
It's amazing to think that we are currently walking in an area that was once a thriving city for an ancient Mayan civilization that lived here.
It's very cool in here, as in temperature-wise.
We keep coming up with more and more questions about how they are able to come up with the technology to build this kind of city.
Yucatan Peninsula is definitely lush.
But hot, so if you need to stop and grab some refreshments, they do have a couple of places available for you to do so. It's so easy to just continue to walk around here and enjoy each of these ruins. There's so much, in fact, that it would be very difficult to make a short video about this place and be able to show it all in one video. As we come towards the end of our filming, it's kind of sad that we have to go soon, but we have seen so much amazing architecture here that we're really happy to have had the opportunity to explore for ourselves. If you don't have an opportunity to come and explore for yourselves, we hope you have had the chance to enjoy this video at the very least.
That is Chichen Itza, and we have absolutely loved it here. Beautiful location. Obviously, the architecture is amazing. Everybody's friendly. It's a little bit bigger than what we had originally thought. It's kind of small right here in the main area, which is where you're going to find.
It sprawls though. It's pretty sprawling, and we really enjoyed walking on the paths and checking out all the different areas. You're going to really be amazed by this complex.
It's obvious that this was once a very massive community. That's the crowd as we leave. And that is the exit. But you want to get in here early because that is the crowd that's coming in now. Get here early so you don't have to stand in that line.
We have decided that we're a bit hungry, and we're headed over to a town called Piste, which is only 2.5 kilometers away, and we're gonna grab some lunch before we head back to Valladolid.
We're gonna try and get something more local cuisine.
Yucatan food.
You know we love trying out new things.
And we're gonna take you along with us and show you what we get up to.
Sounds like a plan. We had the option of waiting for a taxi, but we decided since it's only 3 kilometers, roughly about a mile, and we always welcome a little bit of exercise, we're gonna go for a walk. This is how they actually make those masks by hand. Look at that. This is going to be the entrance. Be prepared for a line unless you get here early. And for the record, it is 1:10 right now. And this is how busy it is. And they are parked way back here. Nothing wrong with catching a ride. They have parking that is here, but it's a little bit of a hike to get to there. That's how far it is. Well, it's kind of obvious not very many people actually walk between the two of them. We could have taken a taxi. It was a 15 to 20 minute wait for one, but
We're almost there. It hasn't been but a couple of minutes that we've been walking, and we're excited to get to the next place, so why wait?
plus we're burning off the calories we're about to enjoy, which means
We can eat as much as we want.
exactly.
Gracias. I got the papaya. Eddie has horchata. Lime soup. It looks like there's tortillas. It looks packed with chicken. Oh, I love that.
It's got a lime broth, which is unique, but it's not over limey. It's just like a hint of it. So it's like a chicken broth with lime. Really good combination, very well balanced. had like a smoky flavor to it. So really good.
The flavor is out of this world.
That was certainly delicious. Definitely worth coming here.
Lancheria Los Arcos. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you.
And stay tuned as we continue to explore Mexico and the rest of the world. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so that you can continue to follow along with us as we continue on this adventure.
And as always, squeeze the day and be well.